You can start now.
Hello, friends. My name is Pradeep Shetty, and I'm from Mindset Transformation Academy, Bengaluru. Before I go ahead with the presentation, I would like to talk a few words about IIU. International Internship University is a leading virtual education system and a global brand confederation, which is the most valuable and trusted worldwide and well reputed in delivering innovative, valuable programs. Globally, it is a trusted name for quality training programs and is committed to providing a better and a virtual education to all the young learners across the globe. In a short span of time, IIU has spread its wing to 195 countries over 6 continents under the strong leadership of its visionary founder, Mr. Piyush Pandit sir. A committed and an inspiring social activist, a passionate educationist with 2 decades of experience providing education to students from various social and cultural backgrounds. I, Pradeep Shetty, take the privilege to be a trainer and a resource person for the training session by the Training and Learning and Development Department of IIU. Thank you very much. Let me go ahead and share my presentation. Give me a minute, please. Yes. I hope you are able to see the screen. Thank you.
It's visible.
Thank you. So the topic here is change your mindset and change your life. Just a brief introduction. I am a mindset transformation coach and I work with working professionals to develop their mindset. I am a podcast host for 3 podcasts. One is Mindset Transformation Podcast. The second is Chalk and Duster Toastmasters Podcast. And the third is Authors Alley Podcast. I'm an ex-Dell employee and also the co-founder of Mindset Transformation Academy. I've received several certificates, national and international. So for the next 30 minutes, 16 minutes, sorry, it would be a great journey. And I request all of you to have a pen and paper with you so that you can, whenever you come across some new points, you can make a note of it and take a call to action and work on it. At the end of the session, I'll also have maybe a question and answer session if you wish to. And I want you to have maybe a bottle of water near to you so that in case if you're thirsty, you need not move away from this presentation. In this session, I've divided into 5 secrets of great mindset. And this is totally according to me, okay? So the first would be on focus, this first secret. The second would be on the daily powerful morning rituals with the top personalities in this world are doing and practicing. The third is the 5 things which you require to have the brain's optimal performance. The fourth is about the sleep. Yes, my dear friends, sleep also plays a very important role. And the 5th secret, I'll be revealing you 2 very important secrets in which one is the case study. Let's go ahead. This is my mantra. Change your mindset and change your life. Take consistent action on a daily basis. You know what you need to do. You know your goals. You need to take constant and continuous action, my dear friends. And my third mantra is keep thinking and focusing on your goals all the time. Don't never ever move your eyes away from your goals. It should always be all focused on your goals. I want all of you to, if possible, try to chat. Maybe you're on Facebook, YouTube. Just try to put a chat message. There are 4 questions here. Do you agree that changing your mindset will play a very important part in your life? the second question. Do you have at least one habit which you think, not the others, which you think yourself that you need to change? The third question, do you want to master your morning, right? By taking charge of your life. Because morning is just like, it's a foundation. And my fourth question to you, my dear friends, is, do you want to change your subconscious programming and limiting beliefs? If you agree with any of this, you can just type in 1, 2, 3, or the number 4. Now, how important is your mindset? The mindset itself defines and says mind and set. Mind, of course, we know we have our mind. Now, what is the set? Set is nothing but programs or habits. And these programs and habits have been getting into our subconscious right from our birth. The moment a child is born, up to an age of 7 to 8 years, the subconscious mind is wide open. Whatever it gets through the environment, through the family, through the friends, siblings, anybody in and around, everything goes into your subconscious. And whatever program, whatever your life you are going through right now is all because of these programming for the last 8 years from the time you are born. There are two types of mind. One is the conscious mind. I'm speaking to you right now, exactly looking into the camera. We are speaking on a conscious level. The second is a subconscious mind. Conscious mind is active until you are active. I mean to say you are awake and everything, fine. But the subconscious mind is continuously running 24/7, all in automatic mode, and it has its own set of programs. So the maximum, I would say 90 to 95% of our life runs through this subconscious programming, which we do not know. There are different types of mindset. I would not go to the depth of this. There is fixed and growth mindset. The word itself tells you many things. Productive and a defensive mindset, an abundance and a scarcity mindset. There are several types of this. Now coming to this, in today's scenario, we all go through this situation, which is called stress. And the moment you are stressed due to any external situations, whatever it might be, the first thing that goes off or switches off is your brain, right? And when this goes out, all the other parts of the body, it might be your respiratory system, it might be your digestive system, the heart, anything, everything starts getting down and the performance level keeps going down. It's being said by WHO, post 2026, that is 2027 early, the entire world, the entire universe, the 9 billion the people on this planet, they will undergo a state called depression. Post 2026 December, heart attack would not be the #1 disease. Diabetes mellitus will not be the #1 disease. Or maybe blood pressure, nothing. It will be the mental disease. 1/3 of the world population, post 2026 December, will go through mental trauma in various ways, physically, mentally, in every way possible. If it is health, it will affect your mind. If it's related to anything related to your mind too, it will affect you. Anything related to spiritual, everything is not going as per your wish again. And the most important burden is the financial. When a person goes broke or having a lack of money, even that time the person get into a depressive state of mind. I've seen several cases during COVID. I was able to help 173 people across the globe, maybe few with just a chit chat and few coaching them to get again to the peak level. And everything was free of cost, my dear friends. So be aware of this word and check from time to time about the state. You can see here two people. How is their mood? Just by looking at them, you'll come to know maybe they had a fight, or maybe their mindset, what I call is their state of mind is not good. Now, there are three things you can do. Any situation comes to you, there are three things you can do. First, see that whether you can change this. If you can change this, then how? The next question should be, how can I change it? Just try to find solution, maybe some way or the other. Create a mind map and just try to find out the various solutions what you can find in a calm state of mind. The third is, if you cannot, just see how you can write that space or move through that phase, because you cannot do anything. There is no second option. There is no plan B for you. Now here, this is just the opposite of the previous slide I shown you. Here you can see all the three people applauding somebody, and maybe there is some recognition going on, some award ceremony. Maybe somebody has got a raise in their salary, and everybody's happy over here. You can see here. This is the state of mind we all need to have. It's being said, an idle mind is a devil's workshop. My dear friends, even in the Indian scriptures, there were many such instances which I would like to bring one. There was a jinn in the sense he was a magician, a huge body structure. And the moment he came in front of somebody, he used to say, hey, give me work or else I will eat you. One fine day, there was a Brahmin priest who got this magical Aladdin box. And when he rubbed through that Aladdin box, this great, the magical person appeared. He said, tell me, oh my Lord, what I can do for you, or else I will eat you. He started giving that jinn several petty things like, take these clothes here and there, draw the water from the well. And he used to do it in an instant, like this. And he used to again say, what can I do for you, my sir? Immediately, the Brahmin thought, if I don't give him a task, he will eat me. He said, very smartly, as you know, the Brahmins are very, very smart. And he said, there is a ladder over there. I want you to move up and down the ladder until further instruction. So that way, the Brahmin was saved. And the jinn started moving up and down, up and down, up and down, right? So in the same way, my dear friends, what I want to tell you is that keep your mind occupied in something or the other. That something or the other should be your goals, which I'll come in a bit. So if you change your mindset, you have the ability to change the entire world, right? It's just like the foundation. When I've been to Dubai, Burj Khalifa, 2020, around February 10th, I'd been to the 124th floor, and I could see down, and I thought to my own self, what should be the foundation of this Burj Khalifa, 160 floor tower, one of the biggest, I would say, tallest building on this planet. So you need to have a deep foundation on your mindset. And today I'm going to take you on that journey. You might feel, oh, all these things are very silly things, but no. With my research for a couple of years, I've found this to be one of the most important things which the successful people on this planet do. Here we come, the secret number one, focus. Now you would say, what should I focus on? You need to focus on your goals, your time management. Elon Musk has a time management of every 5 minutes. So how important is my time? Mukesh Ambani or any other great personalities, their time is being maintained by their assistant, the personal assistant. But we consider ourselves very common. We are not that great. No. It's being said in the Hindu scriptures, जिसने समय को सफल कर दिया, समय ने उसको सफल कर दिया. That means to say, I need to translate, whoever has made successful in their time, who has never wasted even a single moment, The time comes in their life where the time itself will make you so successful, so great, so powerful. People will wonder, this person was sitting next to me, training next to me, maybe sitting in the college next to me, and today he has become a world-class figure. How did that happen? But it did not happen overnight, my dear friends. That person has put in his efforts, especially on the time management. In the similar way, I would not go through all these things through productivity, fun time, and family time. Very, very important. Because when I coach all these working professionals, the one major factor which I find is an imbalance. The work-life balance is upside down, and due to which many things happen. The things goes into a place where both of them go for even divorce. So my dear friends, you need to have this fun and family time too. And when you're working, just like Jim Rohn says, when you're working, do work all the time. Do not go here and there. And as Brian Tracy says, do not do chatter here and there. But when you're off the work, when you're with your family members, just be with them, 100% dedicated to them. That will make your life very, very great. In the same time, you need to have a relaxation time. For me, Sunday is the relaxation time. I calm down and take my iPad and try to scribble a few things. What's the best I can do next week? What is the next step I can take for the development of my own self? Because I got this great quote from the Brahma Kumaris, from Sister Shivani, if you might be knowing. She said, self-transformation will lead to world transformation. We want world to be transformed. But my dear friends, until and unless I transform, the universe will never be transformed. We all want to see others change, but what about the change in myself? The day I start changing myself, my internal subconscious programming, automatically that will reflect on the outside. Everything on the outside will change. You need to have a to-do list. And in that to-do list, one thing should be, don't do anything. Please make a note of it. In that to-do list where you have hundreds of things, I need to do this, one of the things should be, don't do anything. Put a timer for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, depending upon your schedule, and don't do anything and just be calm and relaxed. Let the thoughts flow in and see the universe when you're with nature, especially in the early hours of the morning. Okay, when you're with that nature, birds chirping here and there, sit down somewhere in the garden and just see the train of thoughts coming into you. It will be great. And you would think, where did these thoughts come from? Do remember, my dear friends, this body is made up of 5 elements of matter. One day, this will perish. But the soul inside this body, sitting in the center of the forehead, it's eternal. So the subconscious is inside the soul, which has the, all the programs for births and births together. So many habits, everything getting programmed to it through the brain. You need to work on your core genius. What is my one skill that can earn me a multi-million-dollar projects in the coming time? Start working on it. If it's public speaking, start working on public speaking. Get a good mentor and get a good coach who can help you, train you right now and take you to the next level, another 3, 4, 5 years. So work on your skill, that is your core genius, whatever it is. Take consistent action, because consistency is the mother of success. Consistency, and as Bob says, Bob Proctor, he's gone, may his soul rest in peace. He used to always say, repetition, repetition, and repetition. That is the core of success. Next, coming to the daily rituals. Now, once I start showing you all these things in this, and you will say, oh, I know this, Pradeep. Okay, speak something different. But I want you to be focused here and get all this right now into your subconscious, friends. The first and foremost part is your brain. Do remember, above the brain and below the brain. Below the brain, we spend so many things. Best of the cars, maybe a gold chain, best of the brands, great shoes, etc., etc. How much do you spend every month on this? Because this is the one which will take your boat across, my dear friends. So start working and giving more power to this on your self-learning. This is the network of neurons. Any habits you want to get, okay? You need to form that continuity for 21. I would consider 66 to 90 days on any of one of the habit you want to. You need to focus the first hour, which Robin Sharma says is the golden hour. And this hour is the hour which you can change any of your program. Similarly, the night ritual too, the last 1 hour. The moment you get up in the morning, the 6 to 8 minutes, the moment you get up in the morning from that alpha state to your beta conscious state, that is the time you can program yourself to whatever you want to. Mind understands everything through pictures, because pictures is equivalent to 1,000 words. So the moment you get up in the morning, if you have your goals, everything on maybe PPT or something like that, you can play it, flash it through your mind, seeing through the physical eyes. It will get into your subconscious. That's what I do. Similarly, during night rituals to the last 1 hour, avoid the phone and all these stuffs and just be on your own with your own self. Just like in traffic, when we drive through the traffic, in case the traffic signal is dead, I mean to say it's not working, what will happen? And especially in Bangalore, we do see so many traffic. There are a few places which is very known for it. Everything gets jumbled up. Nothing works. And even with the police over there coming so late, and it's a mess. So my dear friends, many corporates have started getting this one thing in their schedule every 1 hour, just for 1 minute, 1 minute. Put a silent music, maybe bird chirping or something like ocean music, and leave all the tasks you're doing. You might be doing some recording, maybe in front of camera or anything. Just leave that, silence, and just sit in silence. You might close your eyes or you can keep it open. I keep it open because a little bit of practice has already been done on that. So I calm my mind and see what next to be done. That 1 minute of silence gets you to a very powerful peak state of energy. And automatically you will start feeling that. Please make a note of this. This will definitely help you. Research has been done on this. When you are on a continuous motion, you keep speaking this, and for 1 minute, you observe this silence, your life is going to change, my dear friends. Do start using it. We all know we love the comfort zone and we want to come into the growth zone. We say, I want to become a multimillionaire, I want to get a chartered plane, and so many things, right? But am I coming out of that comfort zone to the fear, learning, and growth zone? Your most development starts when you come to the growth zone. Of course, there will be failures. People in and around will say, hey, you, Pradeep, what you will speak? Oh, you cannot speak at all. So many people, the 3 to 4 years back, there were a couple of Maharashtrian friends, and they used to say, Pradeep, you will never be able to speak. I said, okay, that's fine. That's okay. People will try to pull you. People will try to push you down. But remember, my dear friends, if you have that complete belief in yourself, your own self, removing all those chatters, you will go from this fear zone. And the moment you cross this fear zone, that is when your actual progress in your life will happen. Because first time when I started public speaking, I went to the Toastmasters Club in my previous organization, Dell. I was very excited. I thought I will speak like anything. But the moment I saw a couple of people speaking one by one, and then they say, hey, Pradeep Shetty, please just introduce yourself. And I sat down. I did stand up, but I started shaking. You can see my hands. It was just like my legs were shivering, and I was profusely sweating like this. I sat down. So after continuous practice, I have come to a stage where I can at least deliver a few presentations right now. 2% of the world is the only population who come out of this comfort zone. Otherwise, somewhere or the other, we are stuck. I was speaking to you about the goal. My dear friends, if you don't have a written goal with a date, then you are going nowhere. It's just like it's a huge, beautiful ship, a great ship, a cruise, but you don't have the captain in it, you're going to mess up. So if you're still not having your goals right now, just today, soon after this presentation, I want you to please switch off your phone and everything, go to a room, take a plain sheet of paper, note your goals that coming year, by April, 23rd of April, 2023, I'll be on the TEDx platform. Just an example. So whatever your goals are, please make a note of it and put the date too. So whenever you have that deadline, we know when we work in corporate, what happens. Even the top people, I mean to say the SVP, the directors, all are, just ready to eat you. So at that time, you start running day and night, day and night. So that's what you need to do, that you need to have a goal and declare it to the world. That people say, hey, Pradeep, you said you'll be going to the TEDx platform by 2024. You are not there. That's okay. You are not able to read that, but at least have a goal. Because Les Brown said, I think, when you are going to your deathbed, there will be many people around you saying, hey, you could do many things, but you did not. So it should not be that case. You need to keep doing, my dear friends. This is a 369, not from Nikola Tesla, but it's just what I follow. It's my personal. 3 times you need to write your goals in the morning, early morning, that is the moment you get up, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before you go to bed. Just write it down, maybe for 3 times. Create a goal card like this. I got this from my digital mentor, Siddhartha Rajshekhar, and secondly, from Bob Proctor. Just you can take a screenshot of this, that I'm so happy and grateful that I earn X amount from 8 high-paying clients, providing 3 months of one-to-one coaching in resolving their immediate problem to the earliest. You need to just change that phrase. Now, first and foremost, it is the silence of mind. My dear friends, it is the cold iron that cuts the hot iron. So do remember that you need to keep your mind cool and calm early hours of the morning. In Hindi, there is a proverb which they say, Sir Thanda, Pet Naram, and Pair Garam. I will translate. That means you need to keep your mind cool like an air conditioner, your stomach soft, at least 1/4 should be empty, and your feet always on the running. You should always be running here and there. So instead of taking your car to a nearby place, just go walking, no problem. So solitude, going in solitude, I mean to say you need not go to the Himalayas or maybe Mount Abu or somewhere. No, you can go to your nearby, I mean to say the garden, right? You can go and sit there, or maybe in a place where your family members, your friends, nobody disturbs you for a couple of minutes. Just sit there and be very cool, calm, okay, in that environment. You need to be grateful. Thank you for everything you have in your life. And especially I understand the students must be viewing this. To all the students over there, whatever you have in your life, your parents must have given you just a bicycle or a bike, or maybe even one set of good clothes. Doesn't matter. Just be thankful. And let me tell you a secret. If you want to be successful in life, be grateful. This is the shortcut to success. There is no other shortcut to success, my dear friends. That's what I've seen with a couple of people. I keep meeting a couple of people and they say one thing, Pradeep, what I've learned, my ego did not help me, but this gratefulness, thanking God, thanking Almighty, whether you believe it or not, there is a higher force above you, which takes care of everything, whatever you need, depends what you ask and what you throw out of this antenna. I'm talking about the vibrations, not words. So be grateful for whatever you have. Second is meditation. I think 8 years back, I've been to Mount Abu, the Brahma Kumari Center. They have a hospital over there, Vatumal Hospital. I went to the cardiology department and met Dr. Satish. He's the head of the department. Brahma Kumaris has run a program for heart disease, people having heart blockages. 90%, 95%, 80% blockages have been removed due to one of the reasons being doing meditation in the early hours of the morning. Of course, good food, good sleep, and good diet. I mean to say, taking care of yourself and meditating for just 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes of meditation, deep meditation, focusing on your center of the forehead and just doing that meditation. That's it. You will be charged in a couple of minutes, and you can take things further. This will help you as a cushion during tough times. Positive affirmation. This is my favorite. Like, I'm born to be a winner. I'm born to be a winner. I'm very, very happy today. Let it start with I am. My dear friends, this is one of the sessions which I always take, and people have enjoyed with this. I also create a special affirmation for them, depending upon their routine and all those stuff, what's going on in their life. So just type in Google and affirmations for whatever you want, for maybe as a student, something related to money or relationship, you can get these affirmations over there. Of course, mind map, this is I've just taken a sample. So whatever your problem is, just put it at the center, and slowly you can put these arrows, automatically you'll be able to see many things over there. This is my favorite, visualization. So visualization is a time, a place in your mind which you can do anywhere, which doesn't require anything. The easiest way is that whatever you want in your life, please do listen to this, whatever you want in your life, have a clear picture of it, see it, and completely believe in yourself that you are going to achieve it. Hold it in your mind for 17 seconds, 17 seconds. Increase that period to 68 seconds. That is that picture, everything happening over there. Maybe I'm in a TEDx platform with a red carpet, people applauding, 18 minutes time, and giving my purpose, everything seeing over there, very clear, very, very clear, and holding that picture for 68 seconds. In the same way, you can do this and practice. In the olden times, and also in Robin Sharma's book, The Monk Who Sold Ferrari, there is one instance which comes. The monks, they used to come to have bath and do meditation near to the river. The surface of the river, the surface layer of the river was their screen. So whatever they wanted, the great yogis, they used to look into that, the screen, the surface layer of the river, and whatever they used to think, it used to happen. That was the power of thoughts. So in the same way, my dear friends, whatever you want in your life, whatever you want to be a multimillionaire, you can be. You want to be a global speaker, you can be. You want to be known for something, some of your skills, maybe singing, dancing, whatever it is. Use this visualizations practice early in the morning, the moment you get up, within 8 minutes, the moment you get up, and before going to sleep. And sleep in the drowsy state. Let me tell you what the drowsy state is. You must be having an experience. You're reading a book, going to sleep, and suddenly that book falls off and you're sleeping, right? Now that is the state which is called the drowsy state. In that drowsy state, if you get that picture immediately, whatever you want in your life, and keep seeing it, smiling, and all the 5 senses, emotions, everything getting into it, and slowly you go to sleep, the subconscious, after a couple of times, it totally depends upon you, upon the relationship between you and the universe. It might take 3 days, 3 months, or even 3 years, or even 30 years. So everything, maybe that person, whomever you want, maybe you want to go to some place, you will be getting that person who will tell, hey, you know what, Pradeep, come here, let's do something. Something like that. Somebody you will get, which will be a stepping stone for success. Reading, my dear friends, as food is for the body, reading is for your mind. So do remember, reading plays a very important role. Journaling. Journaling is very, very important, my dear friends. When you journal, when you take this pen, you write it down, you're using your 5 senses, going it there, and neural paths are creating in your brain automatically. And that will be as a record, even for the future, remember. So you can use maybe a book, or you can use the sticky notes all over, right? Small, different color sticky notes can be used, which will be helpful to all of you. Let's come to the secret number 3, the 5 things that you need for your brain's optimal performance. The first is exercise. Yes, my dear friends. Now, there might be certain students saying, oh, no, I'm not going to do exercise. The physiology will move your psychology. My dear friends, remember the physiology, whatever you work, early hours of the morning. When you move your body, automatically your brain starts functioning. There is a link, correlation between your body movements and your brain. The moment you start walking, the nerve endings on the bottom of your toe, on the bottom side, everything, there are nerves over here, ending nerves from different organs of the body. When that keeps pressing towards the ground, it starts activating every corner of your brain. So exercise is very, very important, my dear friends. Next is you need to hydrate yourself. You need to have water from time to time. Excuse me. Yeah, the little bit of water from time to time will give you a lot of energy. Diet too plays a very important role. It's being said, as you eat, so shall you be. In the Vedic scriptures, it's been written. So wherever you have the water from, I mean to say, I'm drinking water from some place, I will get all that attributes, the qualities of that place. I hope you understand. So please be careful whenever you have water from maybe somewhere on the outside, here and there. Always try to carry your own water bottle. I do a session for charging the water. That means early hours of the morning when you meditate and take that energy from the higher source, transmit it to these bottles. Maybe in a day you're consuming maybe 3 liters or 4 liters of water bottle. Keep it in front of you. Take that white light from the energy from the higher source, whomever you believe in, and throw it into that bottle. Okay, just reflecting. You have a mirror, right? And the sunlight coming from that reflecting in the same way, the light from there is coming, and the high mental vibrations is going into that water. There is a couple of research being done on that. I would not be speaking right now. Thank you. Sleep too plays a very, very important role. Because if you don't sleep for the desired number of time, even the world's biggest top sleep doctors, they say there is no particular time as 6 to 8 hours. It totally depends upon you. The best way to identify is do not set an alarm. Maybe if it's Saturday evening, so Sunday you need not go to office or college. So just set aside a time and just keep a timer. I would prefer don't use your phone, just keep an alarm. And don't set it for any timing, maybe 6 or 8 or anything. You go to sleep by 6 or maybe 10 or 11, whatever time you go at night, and see what time you get up in the morning. You can do it for 2 or maybe even for 7 days. So whenever you go to sleep and what time you get up, the average time, maybe sometimes you might get up after 6.5 hours, 7.5 hours, 8 hours, take an average of that. So that is the time which you require for your body. So do see that you take good rest, or else what will happen, you will not be able to function that well. Maybe you have not slept the previous day and the boss is calling to your office some odd hours and you are sleepy and you are not in that higher state. So many wrong things keep happening if you don't have immediate sleep, and the next day your family members are telling we want to go here or there, or maybe somebody is calling you from your office. You get into that frustrated state of mind. So whatever is going on comes out, right? The next is oxygen. Do breathe, my dear friends. Oxygen is free. Just like smile is free, oxygen is free. Please breathe, because there are several people for the last 2 years, they have paid for oxygen. We all of, maybe in our family members, we know the importance of this. Anything given free, we take it for granted, right? This brain is free, this body, which is worth, in one of the articles I've read, this body is worth 220 crores. What? You would say, what? Yes, it is 220 crores, my dear friend. That's the value of this body. You won't get this. This is the only birth you will get this body. Maybe next birth you won't get this. So treat this body like a temple, right? Take enough oxygen every single day. The importance of sleep. Yes, sleep. You need to have this sleep, my dear friends. Very, very important. Don't try to miss this. And this is happening especially due to people using mobile phones while going to sleep. You should not. Please take this seriously. The the radiations coming out of these mobile phone, small device is going to hamper your brain. It's already doing. You're not knowing, because even the small kid cries, you give that mobile phone. Don't get into that habit. And many people, they have a habit of putting it under the pillow and going to sleep. Even in the airplane mode, I would say don't do it. Sleep. If you're not slept well, if you're trying to drive, you know what happens, right? And you are not in a good state of mind, everybody is going to get something from you, from your peace of mind. And in some universities, especially in the University of Arkansas, there's a study being done. No college, no schools before 8 a.m. They want the kids to take good rest and then come to school or university. This is a mantra which I have created for myself. You can take it if you like it. Morning, first 90 minutes, no phone. 90 minutes last during the day, no phones. Digital fasting for 12 to 16 hours, no phones. That is night 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. to morning 9 p.m., something like that. You can set your timing depending upon your feasibility and how your environment is. And please, in case if your kids, your brother, your sister, anybody is keeping phone next to them saying, oh, you know what, I keep it in airplane mode. No, please, no. Buy a small alarm watch. You might get it in India for 300, 400 rupees, a good alarm watch. Buy it and keep it there. All the phones outside. You need to be an instant mood lift. Now, what you can do here is that you can listen to music, see your photographs, have a good collection of your photographs. Maybe when you were a kid, maybe your kids, your brothers, sisters, some good moments, marriage, your convocation, something like that. Have good pictures always on your phone, because you don't know when you'll be struck by the external things. So always have something, a good collection of music, 10 to 15 music, always. The moment you play your favorite music, you should burst. You say, that is a great moment. Come on, what's going on in my life? But I am feeling great, right? You need to uplift yourself, because nobody external person will come to uplift you. You need to laugh, my dear friends. The smile is moving out of our life. So please and please and please smile, because it doesn't cost you money. Please smile, be genuine, right? Please smile. Take more time to smile, because even smiling, research has been done. The people who smile a lot, they have a very good control, BP and various other things. Everything is under control. You feel good hormones, dopamine, serotonin, all these great hormones start releasing into your bloodstream and you feel great, charming, okay? Choose your company. In today's scenario, especially the students over here, I want you to take care of your company. I've seen many students, parents with their hard work, they get this surplus amount with their hard saving for 20, 25 years, send their kids abroad for some best of the colleges, Oxford, Stanford, Harvard, MIT, so great colleges, so that they have a privilege that their kids are studying there. But after going there, you are in a company of some wrong people, you're gone. Please take care of yourself. Have fun, my dear friends. Have a lot of fun. Enjoy your life. It's being said, life is like an ice cream. Enjoy it before it melts. So during playtime, play. But during off time, the weekly off, just enjoy and chill with your kids. It need not be that you need to go to Singapore or Dubai or Mauritius to spend your time. No, need not be. In your city, find a place, maybe a riverside, a poolside, something like that. Go there and spend quality time with your friends, with your family members. That's enough. You need not do. What I do is that sometime, anytime I'm appreciated, right? Yesterday, I had a Toastmaster speech. I did it. I won the award for being the best speaker for yesterday. And you know what I did today? I did not take my family members to a hotel. I just, ordered a good ice cream, which we all love. It's there in the fridge. The moment this presentation is done, we are going to have that together. So small celebration, small, tiny celebration, maybe for 200, 300 rupees, 500. That's going to add value to you. And you are giving your subconscious that anytime I do something great, I'm going to get this. Okay. So do take this. Make a note of this point, please. Embrace satisfaction, come what may. Life is never going to be the same, because if you're going to a riverside and you say you should not get waves, that's not going to happen, my dear friends. It's only when you dive deep into the ocean is silent, right? But when you come outside, the seashore is always filled with waves. So never expect that one problem is gone, the other won't come. It is certainly going to come. So embrace it. Be a positive thinker. Think positive, come what may. You need to make your mind so powerful, so strong that whatever situation comes in your life, it cannot pass through. You need to become so powerful in your mind. Be happy now. Don't think I will, become a director of a company in another 2 years. That day I'll become very happy. No. The day I'll win a lottery of 5 crores or 10 crores, that is the day I'm going to be happy. No. The day I get my the Gulfstream 650 12-seater chartered plane in 2030, that day I'm going to be happy. No, my dear friends, you need to be happy today. You need to be happy right now. This is the moment. When you make this moment happy, it is all great chances that your future, your very next moment will also be happy. So don't depend on the external situation or external people or anybody to make you happy, because happiness is your state of mind. It's nothing to do with materialistic things. Love, right? Be loveful, be kind, be humble. Start helping people in whatever way possible. It need not be monetary terms. I've got an opportunity to help during COVID. It's as simple as giving one mask to a person, a construction people working. They don't wear masks. So I had just gone and given 4 or 5 masks to them. Something very simple. Just be loveful and kind enough. You need not always be perfect, right? Ups and downs will be there. So take life as it is, as it comes. Life is not always perfect, just like a road. When you're going in that hilly road, there are turns here and there and everything. So that's the beauty of life. There are certain habits of happy people. One, I would say, they spend time in solitude. They think whatever they need to. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, his father, they had the coconut trees in the outskirts of their village. Every morning, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalamji's father used to walk silently to that place, to that, the coconut plantation place, silently, and used to come back. He would say that is one of the time when he used to be in complete solitude and speak to his own self. So try to speak to your own self, who you are, what you want to do, what is your purpose in this life, why that Almighty has sent you. There is a purpose. Make today count. You see this person, he's a retired person, he's happy. So have a smile, my dear friends. Keep smiling. Get up early. So all the 10 things, you can take a screenshot. You need to be very, very expressive. You need to be thankful for whatever is happening. Put a smile on some other person's face. Appreciate others. Hey, you have done a great job, man. It doesn't matter he's the security of your complex or he's a sweeper normally, right? In your area, just say, hey, what a good job. Great, yeah, great. Thank you very much. Just make them feel proud. What happens is that when you start appreciating people, when you start saying good things to them, when even in the social media, you say thank you with some love, with some flowers and everything, what will happen? The universe, the whole universe will going to send you with big bouquets, my dear friends. So Newton's third law of motion, for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So don't forget that. People might forget everything, but the law of gravity is going to be there. It doesn't care whether you are rich or poor. So do remember Newton's third law of motion. Whatever you give out, it will come back to you in multiple folds, and need not be in the same way. It might come in a different way, but it is certain. Nobody can say no to that. Engage in different ideas. Get into hobbies or various other things. Get into something volunteering. Go into some community programs. Help others without a thought of return, without anything in return, without money or something. And the universe will automatically give you what you want. It's being said, when you give others what they want, the entire universe plans to give you what you want. So my dear friends, remember this again, a great secret, make a note of it, that when you start giving others what they want, a person wants food, give them food, and universe will give you not the food, maybe whatever you want to get into the next step of your life, my dear friends. The meaning of life is to find your gift, and the purpose of life is to give away, right? Setbacks are going to be in your life, ups and downs are going to be in your life, but you need to, be consistent, like Thomas Alva Edison. He did not wait for that maybe 9,999 times. He said, I came to know how not to make one, then that 10,001 is the one how to make right. Setbacks are going to be in your life. Even very next moment, there would be challenges, my dear friend, but you need to overcome that. There are several tips. I think I might run a short of time. I would like to skip this. But these are all my practical things which I do in my sessions. It will help you to be positive. I'd just like to give 5 seconds for each slides. Yeah, be nice to other people, because you don't know when you are coming down, you might meet those same people in your life. Stop comparing and complaining, my dear friends. Don't complain. Keep complaining again and again. Something happens, okay, fine. Do speak to the person, finish it off. And surround yourself with positive people like me. Just joking. Surround yourself with good people. There are nice people too. Not all people are bad. Surround with them, connect with them, speak to them, and their vibrations. I hope you understand the vibrations. That will help you to boost your energy level. That's how the vibration works. You're going to a place and you don't know that there is a death in that family. The moment you enter the house, everybody's silent. Their vibrations tell you something is wrong. Happy moment, birthday celebration going on. You're going to meet your friend. You were not knowing about that celebration. And suddenly you enter the place and your music and everything, automatically what happens? You might be in any state of mind. You go to that peak state of mind. You think, wow, great. You're going to dance. You're going to get good food and also drinks too, if you're a drinker. Know your high energy time. My dear friends, everybody has a high energy time. So know what is that time you perform your peak that you need to identify, or get a coach or a trainer to identify what's your peak time and start working on that peak time. Don't work 24 hours. Don't work 8 hours. That 2 hours is sufficient to get you to that next level. The last 2 things which I want to tell you here is E plus R is equal to O. That is, event plus response will give you an outcome. Whatever the event is and what response, what outcome you want, it totally depends upon your response. One fine day in California, Los Angeles, there was a major breakdown of a bridge. So people had to en route themselves to a different route to their offices and various places. Normally they used to take maybe 1 hour, but due to this diversion, they took 3 hours to reach their place. Dr. Robert Resnick, the psychotherapist, he did a research in 2 people. He sat down behind a cab and it was going very slow. And he just knocked the other door. I mean, the person who was driving very slow, you can get down in such times. You must have seen in Mumbai or any other metropolitan cities, and you can speak to people and again come back to your car. So he got down out of his car and knocked the door of a person who was driving to this place. And he asked you, how are you doing, sir? And he said, and that person replied, oh, it's a boring day. I'm angry. I'm frustrated due to this traffic. For 3 hours, I'm stuck here. Oh my God, I feel so bad about this day. The whole day is going to be bad. And he was in a negative state of mind. He went back. Dr. Robert went back and he knocked at the door. He said, how are you doing, sir? And that gentleman, with a smile, he said, I'm doing fantastic. I have my audio book, which is playing. I have my sandwich packed at home because I knew this journey would take 3 hours today. We had the news. He said, I also have a coffee. So he took the coffee, he had himself and also gave it to that person. They both enjoyed. And he said, I'm in a fantastic state. So you saw the event, the problem was the same thing for both of them. But the thing is how that person responded. It's the outcome. So in the same way, my dear friends, problems are going to come, no doubt, just like that waves near to the ocean. It's how you do it. This is my second secret. R plus P is equal to R. Relaxation, picturization will give you results. Relaxation of your mind, calm, get into that alpha state if possible through meditation. Picturize whatever you want, which most of us are not using, not even, I think, 5%. So try to use this imagination power. Everybody is gifted with this. And get that picturization, whatever you want, and you will start getting results. So make a note of it. Once your mindset change, everything on the outside will start changing along with it. It's Steve Maraboli. Do remember, my dear friends. A couple of books I would like to suggest. Think and Grow Rich, The Power of Subconscious Mind, Mindset by Carol Dweck. The Power of Positive Thinking, As a Man Thinketh, and The Magic of Believing, my dear friends. These are my details. That's fine. And lastly, I would like to say about this bamboo tree. I think you all know about this bamboo tree, the Chinese bamboo tree. Normally, when you plant a bamboo tree, when it comes up maybe 1 feet above the ground, it takes around 4 to 5 years. Once it's up, then there to reach that 90 feet or 80 feet, it would hardly go within next 90 to 180 days, within 6 months. My question to you is, did it take 5.5 years to grow there or just 6 months? What's your answer? So my dear friends, I would like to tell you that for 5 years, it was trying to find the deep roots going down below, far below where it can get water and all the nutrients and everything to grow such huge. And the moment it came out of the ground, it started shooting higher. So it's not that 6 months, it's not that small 6 months, but that 5 years, which it worked on itself to go deep down to the roots, getting into the nutrient, getting all the oil, I mean to say soil and nutrients and magnesium, phosphate, nitrates, whatever it is, the technical terms, along with water, it stood steady. And then it rose to that 80, 90 feet in just 180 days. What I mean to tell you here, my dear friends, is that start working on your mindset. Mindset is everything. Mindset plays a very important part in your life. The day you start changing the program in your subconscious, automatically it will show, you will be able to see the changes on the outside, right? So do take care of this, that your mindset is everything. So change your mindset and change your life. You can do anything. My dear friends, you can do anything. Just get up and do it and follow your dreams. Thank you very much. Thank you, IIU, and especially to Dr. Piyush Pandit, sir. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to be on this platform. Thank you.